Thanks, Vince. If you or a loved one has a medical device implanted in the body and there is a recall or an alert, who's supposed to tell you about that? Target 12 investigator Susan Hogan has been asking that question and has some answers, and she joins us this morning. First of all, tell me a little bit about what you found, because this is very scary to me. The idea that you go in for a surgery, something that's supposed to correct a condition that you have, and then you find out, uh-oh, there's something wrong with it.
Well, there are thousands of devices out there that people get implanted into them, whether it's screws and rods or what have you. In this specific case, we're talking about what's called the Kugel Mesh hernia patch. Kugel Mesh is kind of the worldwide known name really for it, and the manufacturer is Dayval Incorporated, which actually is located right here in Rhode Island. Now, the patch is in at least 100,000 patients, and according to the FDA, the patch can cause life-threatening injuries, so the manufacturer did issue a recall. Now, we actually spoke to a Cranston woman, her name is Diane Canetta, who had this hernia patch implanted during surgery back in 2005, and she says her medical records confirm she does in fact have this patch. But here's the problem, Elizabeth. She says she didn't learn of the recall until about 1 year later, and she says it wasn't from the manufacturer, it wasn't from the surgeon who put it in there, and how she found out is actually part of our investigation.
Well, let's hear what she had to say in your interview.
What frustrates me the most is that I wasn't even told. Nobody notified me. So I could be walking around with some kind of poison in me, and nobody even told me.
Now, here's my question. You know, when you get a piece of electronics, you can register for a warranty and, you know, send it to the company. They know you have it, that sort of thing. Is there anything in place like that for something that's implanted in you to tell the company, I'm one of the recipients of this, so that if there's a problem, they can notify you?
Well, that's absolutely true. Now, the manufacturer, there is a process in place, and the FDA has that process in place as well, and we go into depth about that, in fact, tonight. And this particular case, though, because of this patch, we're finding out from the lead counsel, who is right here in Rhode Island, there is a class action lawsuit about this hernia patch because there are a lot of people, according to the counsel, that did not get notified properly and may still have this patch in them and have no idea. So we have a lot of information to give out tonight about alerts, email alerts, things that you can get on to make sure something like this doesn't happen.
I'm really interested in this in particular because it's even more dangerous, and you were talking about to take it out than to leave it in.
Absolutely.
So you're in a catch-22.
You really are.
Fascinating stuff. You can see Susan's full report, The Danger Within, tonight on WPRI 12 at 11 and right here on Fox Providence at 10. Time now.